Hello, check 1 2. All right, there we go. I think that's working. Hello, welcome in everybody. Good to see you. We are here and we are ready to cast this RRWC matchup between Jokerj and Phanium. I'm your host Gunther, and I'm joined by my friend and co-host Joats. Joats, how you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing great.
Oh,
Hello.
excellent.
I just woke up and I'm here. I am ready.
Well, let me tell you, this is a match to wake up for, as we have Jokerj and Phanium facing off yet again. Should be a whole lot of fun. As our first spin goes live, Joats, would you please read it out for us?
Yeah, I can do that. It's Alexa Carlisle, explosive accident, as her bodyguard.
Okay, interesting. I mean, this has a potential to be incredibly quick, as most Dartmoor spins do. We do see Jokerj loading in immediately, and he has started as the investigator, and so has Phanium. Jokerj with a 4-second lead, it looks like, as he's actually loaded in just a little bit faster. And yeah, let's see how the players get on and get this done.
Well, this should be like Jokerj's map. Did you guys bet for Jokerj? Because this is his map. He loves Dartmoor.
This is very much. I mean, imagine the embarrassment if he does not win this map.
Yeah, he's ahead by like 5 seconds or 10 seconds. That's kind of all you need for Dartmoor. If you are prepared for it and you can get it done in one shot, it looks like Jokerj setting up the explosive right now. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, it's very nice. He's going to go for loud gunshots, but that should be absolutely fine. Gets a bit of whoosh in the office, but he is good to go. Now it's just a matter of getting out. No longer can we use the Dartmoor ledge drop, I believe. Can we?
But no,
Joker.
It's still there.
It's still there?
You just gotta take cover on it.
I
oh
see.
my god, Phanium. Spotted.
Yeah, that's gonna be a restart there, and Jokerj is just tearing for the exit right now. He's got himself the keys to the hearse, and he's gonna get himself to the exit. Once I see that 5-star screen, yeah, it won't even be a contest. With no restarts, 5-star silent assassin. Jokerj is going to take Dartmoor with a very, very impressive run of 1 minute and 14 seconds.
Yeah, take Dartmoor.
And now we do the background admin stuff. So that's map 1 in the books. Match has just started, and we're already moving on to our second map. I think that everybody can appreciate just how fast Joker did that run. Phanium was keeping pace, but I think he was just getting blown away by Joker. Even if he'd been able to finish without that unfortunate restart, I don't think that it would have done much. Jokerj was just way too far out in front at that point.
That's correct. Jokerj is just, if you need to know how to play Dartmoor, just watch Jokerj. Any of his matches, he usually chooses it. So just pick a random Jokerj match. You'll probably see a Dartmoor 90% of the time, and you'll learn a thing or two. If he can,
yeah, I mean, I can see why he likes it. I can see why I would like it too if I was that fast at it.
Actually, I think he just wants to go to sleep like me.
Yes, indeed. It is a late night over here in the States. Early morning for Joker, I believe. So.
Oh, well, maybe he still wants to go to sleep anyways.
That's true. He might want to go back to sleep. Wake up real quick, beat Phanium in a match, and then, yeah, get himself sleep. So it is worth noting this is a lower bracket round. So the loser of this is going to be out of the tournament entirely. So either Jokerj or Phanium is going home. It's also worth noting that this is a rematch of sorts. Obviously, Jokerj and Phanium faced each other in the Roulette Rivals 9 World Championship, in the grand finals of Roulette Rivals 9, in which case Phanium came out victorious. Was it Roulette Rivals 9? Now I say it out loud, it sounds wrong. But regardless, like two very, very impressive players. I don't think anybody is surprised that they are facing one another. This one has a chance to go the distance. I'd be surprised if we saw a sweep here.
Yeah, Roulette Rivals 9 was the most recent one before the World Championship that you're watching right now. And this one, I don't think, yeah, we're not going to see a tie on Ambrose. It's another quick one. We just had Dartmoor. Ambrose is fast. It's also one of my more favorite because you can actually employ a lot of strategies for Ambrose. There's not like one dedicated way to do it. But that one of the better ways is, tossing the bomb, having the bomb be carried to the satellite, hopping into the Akka's like meeting place right there, and that's usually a good strategy to get the pirate and get Akka, either Akka or Noel Crest. But there's also alternative ways to get Noel Crest. There's alternative ways to get Akka depending on the spin. So it's very wide, way of attacking this map instead of a very vertical way of attacking. Like Mumbai would be a very vertical way of attacking it. You only have the brick lure and you go branch out from that. But this one, yeah, I like it. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I think that that's a good observation. Maps that have more than one kind of viable approach that haven't really been turned into a very, very meta strat style map do make for a lot of very interesting, especially when it comes to competitive play. There's some interesting spins that can come up on a map
I'd
like
say
this.
another example of one that has like just a one go to would be Paris. As like one go to, start the fireworks, get Dahlia down, and do whatever with Victor. Right. Another one that has like one approach would be oh, I just had it at the top of my head. Maybe Chat can think of one.
I mean, Sapiens is one that I know has a lot of very similar strats all the way through. And yeah, a lot of it does kind of come down to what the players employ first, which one gets it correct the fastest.
Dubai was the other one I was thinking of.
Dubai's
Thank you,
another
Tom.
great
Thank
one. I mean, Dartmoor even is pretty.
Yeah,
I mean, we
Dartmoor is
saw
good.
some new takedown strats from Jokerj, obviously, but still very similar in vein as far as what Phanium was doing. Jokerj is just getting it done a little bit faster.
I mean, the bank, New York, the bank. You pretty much always
New
start
York is
as the security
great
guard
example.
and run your way up. Yeah. Is that Joats I hear co-casting? No, this is
It is,
clone.
yeah, no, this is the artist formerly known as Joats. Yeah, welcome in, Geraldo. Welcome in, everybody. I see that Faye has pointed out RR8 is when these two met up in the finals.
RR8.
Yes, so going back 2 tournaments. But yeah, a bit of a grudge match. These two have met multiple times over multiple different tournaments.
I swore I've casted them like 5 times already.
It kind of feels like every match. Yeah, no, they're just that kind. Well, our spin is live now, and we have Noel Crest with a falling object while disguised as the suit, and Akka, who needs to be killed with an old axe while disguised as an engineer.
Okay, so how would I approach this? Well, Noel Crest, you'd probably get suit right away. You're going to get Noel Crest right away, or else you're going to miss him and you're going to have to wait a while. You
That's
can get him,
true.
and then you make your way back to Akka because you're starting suit. You just make your way to the little water barrel right there, place a coin down. We see Phanium not doing that though, so he's going to miss the very fast Noel Crest. He's going to have to wait for the boat, which takes a lot more time.
That is true. He is he's moving into the level pretty much as quickly as he can. It does look like he's doing the tossed explosive device as you had mentioned before. I'm curious to see how exactly he approaches this. I am very unfamiliar with Ambrose. I've played it very, very little since its release. Looking forward to playing it very soon. But
he
yeah, what's
is
the
going to
plan?
make it to Noel Crest in time. So he's going to place down this briefcase, and as Noel Crest walks to pick up the briefcase, he's going to walk under this little bug zapper, a little light rig thing.
Oh, right.
That little tiny
Okay.
object's going to bonk him on the head and do enough damage to kill him.
Yeah, no, there's a falling object, a similar bug zapper for Akka that is available. But he is going to get spotted trying to take it down as he takes a couple of shots.
Really tight.
Yeah.
The timing's going to be really tight because he has just enough time to get over there, put down an object to get Noel's attention, and then he has to find a place to take the shot from. So the timing's tight the way he's doing it.
Yeah, so that's going to be a quick restart from him. Meanwhile, Jokerj looks like he has gotten Akka isolated. Hasn't gone for Noel yet, insofar as I can understand.
So if Jokerj is going for a late Noel, then Noel Crest will be under the boat at about 3 minutes, 20 seconds for him to get that falling boat kill. And he could do it from the dock near Akka, or he can walk back to the boat. I don't know how he wants to approach it, but he has about 2 minutes before he misses Noel. Noel.
Well, Phanium trying to find another angle to shoot down the bug zapper onto Noel. I think he does wind up getting the kill, but not before he gets immediately spotted by the target as he's wielding a weapon. So that's going to be another restart for him.
Error. What is this?
Oh no, is Phanium's battery dead in his controller? That would definitely be a problem.
Well, it looks like he overcame it. Hopefully it doesn't.
I think so.
Hopefully it doesn't pop up again.
Yeah, we will. We'll certainly see.
He's having a little bit of trouble here in the very beginning. He's trying to do this really fast, Noel. Meanwhile, Jokerj is getting the quick Akka, which is nice too. He has about 1 minute to make it over to Noel Crest. He's got to get in a suit though.
Yeah, where did he leave his suit dropped off? Because I could have sworn that that's what he wore when he was peekabooing Akka.
I don't know where he got this disguise, and he doesn't have much time.
No.
I don't think he's going to be able to make it for the boat.
Yeah,
he might. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure where his suit is located actually right now. So this is going to be a surprise when it does come through. Meanwhile, Phanium is going ahead and grabbing the engineer disguise, or at least isolating the target or the NPC that has the disguise. So he'll be able to grab that when all is said and done.
Okay, Jokerj is deciding.
Oh,
to
he's
take
grabbing the
pirate
Buccaneer suits. Interesting. And this does count as a suit on this level, obviously.
Okay, the second way that he can get Noel now is if he shoots a laptop up in the cook area, and that makes Noel run under some coconuts and whatnot. Well, not directly under coconuts, but close enough where you can drag him. There's like no other opportunity that I can think of, so we'll have to see. Meanwhile, Phanium getting the big whoosh.
Phanium is going to definitely turn some heads. Does he get around the corner? He does. I mean, it's still a fairly substantial whoosh. And he has knocked out Akka. Oh, not knocked out, excuse me. He's secured her, so he's putting her back into the pirate compound. But yeah, that's so much whoosh. He's got so many people who are looking at him. And where is she going to go? I mean, I guess she'll be isolated back here. But he does have a lot of people he's going to have to knock out between here and there. Well, 2.
Yep, that's all right. As long as you take care of those guards, you should
Yeah.
be able to kill her pretty nicely. And the engineer disguise, which is stashed pretty close by.
That's true. Yeah, so
And again,
looking good for that.
Phanium's going to miss the falling object kill as well. You can see Jokerj struggling to try and figure out.
Yeah. Phanium as well, as he
falling
gets a pirate body found, and so that is going to be a red gun body found. He's going to have to restart yet again. So we do have a significant lead at this point for Joker. And this was Phanium's map pick as well.
Yeah, Joker, Noel doesn't really come back by here. He has to stop by the other beach. It's going to take him a little bit of time to swing back by here.
And, I mean, it looks like he's trying to find the perfect place to put that coin. Is he going to be able to take a more clean shot at the falling object? Because that has been the kind of the vex for Phanium. Although he does seem to have a nice safe spot to take that shot this time around. He is going to get the falling object kill on Noel. And yeah, he's about 50 seconds in. So if he can get himself a quick Akka kill, he's right back in this.
Yep. Correctamundo.
And now he can change his disguise. He doesn't even have to worry about keeping himself in the suits. Should give him a little bit more freedom to roam.
I think did Phanium already isolate Akka? I thought I saw him like
I don't believe so, because he
Messing in the bushes. Did he
yeah,
rip?
he did before, but yeah, one of the pirates' bodies were found, and so he had to restart. So, but I mean that worked. I think that if he uses the Seeker again, that same isolation is totally possible. He's gonna knock out the cook back here. Go ahead and tidy him up as well. Here comes Noel for Jokerj, if he's able to get this kill cleanly. Does have to find a good angle where he's not going to get spotted. There's the shot. He is compromised. He gets seen by some NPCs a little bit further away. That's pretty devastating, because right now, if Phanium is able to get this run cleanly, then he can wind up taking this map. Jokerj was in the lead, a solid lead for a while, but I was very concerned with where he was going to take that shot. Phanium's found a pretty safe space to be able to get that Noel Crest kill. But yeah, that was a lot of waiting to discover that didn't work.
Yeah, definitely for this spin, focus on the Noel falling object kill first. You have plenty of time to get back to Akka. You can make her go to that spot at any time just by like shooting the button up on the water tower or whatever it is. It's like a radio tower or something. But the Noel falling object kill, you either have to do the one at the like 50-second mark, which is when he walks under that small light, or you have to do the one where he walks under the boat, which is like 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Well, Phanium has Akka isolating herself at this outhouse instead this time. He's going to go ahead and get a corner subdue on this pirate. And yeah, this should be a nice, clean isolation for Akka. I am a bit concerned I think he's going to move this body. Okay, good. Because the other pirate that he got sick will eventually come back.
Oh, he has another pirate sick?
Yeah.
I hope the other pirate went to... he's already at the puke spot.
You're right, because if that puke spot got clear, he might come back. I don't know. He got him sick pretty early. He's going to get seen by the camera a little bit there, too. So he's going to have to take care of that before he gets out. Jokerj with another restart. And yeah, this is looking pretty good for Phanium. He's just got to get himself his engineer disguise and bring it back to where he's got Akka isolated.
Yep, engineer disguise is legal where Akka is isolated, so he should have no problems getting over there in that disguise. He just needs to leave the murder weapon.
Contemplating doing the toss. I'm glad that he reconsidered, just in case somebody were to hear that toss. You never know how far they might wander. All right, Jokerj is setting up the coin. He's waiting for the guards to walk by this time. He's got bullet impact notice, but he does get the falling kill clean. So, all right, he's got himself something solid for Noel as well. And yeah, now he's just got to make up the ground between him and Phanium. But Phanium with the proper disguise, obviously he's got the old axe right here. He's going to be able to swap that and chuck it right into the head of Akka. And yeah, now he's just got to get himself to an exit. Right by a boat exit right here. He's just got to go grab the key, and he will be good to go.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be Phanium.
Yeah, after a little bit of back and forth, I'm looking like I'm going to agree here.
Well, it looks like it's not going to be as fast as Jokerj was expecting. You know, Dartmoor plus Ambrose plus whatever the random one is. It could have been like a quick 15-minute, match. Ambrose is finished up in about 12 minutes.
Yeah, not that bad. I mean, like you said, definitely not as fast as Dartmoor, but still pretty quick. Still pretty quick. I think both these players did a really, really nice approach.
Yeah, very nice approach. Except, yeah, when you are on Ambrose, you really have to. Any map in particular, it's hard to do it when you're actually in the match or in participating, going against somebody. To realize that when you're time limited by a certain kill, that you really need to pay attention to that small window. And Jokerj kind of had it his first attempt, but he just ignored that window of opportunity for the boat and on the small falling object, and he had to wait, an extra 2 minutes for Noel Crest to come back by that small falling object, and then it was just a bad time because he took the shot and he was caught.
Yeah.
So all of that time wasted.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. Like, if you have to take that shot, if you have practiced a falling kill, or a falling object kill, excuse me, then you have a little bit of an advantage there. Because if somebody is still kind of practicing and figuring out how exactly they're going to go about doing that, it saves you so much time. And yeah, so
Yeah,
our
if you miss
first,
it, if you miss it, don't know about it. It just takes a while to actually to figure it out. You have to
exactly,
wait for their whole rotation to see their patterns and go, "Oh my god, I missed this. I might as well
exactly.
just restart." You don't know if restarting is going to be fast or if it's going to be slower.
And that's exactly what happened with Joker there. Like, he took a significant period of time waiting, and by the time it was time to restart after a fail, Phanium was already well and underway in his spin, and yeah, he got himself a nice solid lead at that point. But our next map coming up is Bangkok. This is the first of the randomly decided maps by hitmaps.com. And so, yeah, we're going to be getting into this with our score tied 2-2, which is really like the best worst situation you could be in. Obviously, it'd be nice if you could sweep player picks, but going into the random maps, at least you're on even footing with your opponents. And we can look at the lifetime performance on your screen now. We see Jokerj 1-0 lifetime performance on Bangkok. Phanium 1-1. Neither player has a ton of experience in Bangkok, despite the fact that they played a ton of Hitman and Roulette. So this will be nice and interesting. Obviously, competitive experience is not going to be a very good judge for these two because they're both very, very capable players. And so I'm excited to see how they go about tackling the first of our random maps.
Yeah. First of our random maps. We're going to have at least one more after this. At least. And Bangkok is a good one. Bangkok can be challenging. This one we're talking about wide approaches and vertical approaches to, like, there's one good way to do it. There's one good way to get Ken. You poison him and he goes to the bathroom. I mean, I don't see any other way to do Ken. Nobody does Ken any other way anymore. They don't change into the hotel disguise suit and lure him upstairs or get him in the back. It's kind of been made trivialized by the newer poison patch, so he doesn't go into the kitchen and puke. Now he always goes into the bathroom.
Yeah, but absolutely. It changes the meta when something becomes more consistent.
Jordan, however, there's multiple ways to get Jordan. I prefer like luring him downstairs using the Bugman, but we'll see how these players approach Jordan in the upcoming spin.
Yeah, spin, which is going live now. Joats, will you read this off for us?
Sure. Jordan Cross explosion accident as exterminator. Ken Morgan screwdriver as Abel da Silva. Okay. So right away, I would do the exterminator lure for Jordan Cross downstairs, set up the propane tank in the corner where he sits after he's lured downstairs. He does take out a cigarette and he does smoke. So yeah. That's like a free kill right there.
I was going to say, your Bugman lure, your Bugman lure would work wonderfly for this. I mean, you could even set it up as a simple drive-by, in which case, yeah, you could get that done very, very quickly. Ken Morgan able to Silva screwdriver. It's just a matter of getting the screwdriver and then, isolating Ken with any method of your choice. Likely, like you said, we'll see some form of a medic to get him to that bathroom. It'll be a nice and safe place to get him nice and isolated.
Now, players do have a little bit of trouble getting Abel da Silva because there are a ton of enforcers for that guy. It's basically everybody in the damn hotel knows who Abel da Silva is except for 47.
Very true. We do have, looks like Jokerj has used the snail to lure to lure Jordan downstairs. And so he will move him, but he is going to have to bring the exterminator disguise back up.
See, I don't like this because I still want to see the exterminator lured downstairs. When Jordan is lured downstairs and sits in his little seat, he does take out a cigarette. It's already all set up. You don't have to go through this whole process.
That is
But
true.
he might not have practiced that. He might not know that.
That's true, and you kind of have to go with what you know. You know, if this is something where it's like, no, I feel very comfortable with this particular isolation. This is the isolation I'm going to go for. Then, yeah, you know, this might work just as quickly for him, which would be just fine. And if it's a little bit safer, then he's going to be in a little bit better position as well.
And it's also true what Blunt's is saying. He could have set that up remotely. He doesn't have to bring the exterminator up there. He can.
That is also true. Did he set it up remotely?
I didn't see him toss a micro taser. He used the snail.
Yeah, I saw him
think
use
he
the
brought
snail
the
to do the
propane.
lure down, but I didn't see if he'd set up a propane flask or anything like that for the accidental explosion.
Yeah, hopefully he did.
Yeah, Jokerj has his screwdriver and is able to silver disguise. He's obviously got Jordan on his way downstairs as well. I'm assuming he's left the snail for him to get knocked out on. Now it's just a matter of getting his seeker shot off on Ken here.
No taser or propane was set up yet.
Okay, so yeah, he's going to have to bring his stuff back upstairs. Not impossible. Definitely not impossible. And Phanium has his screwdriver. He's also got the exterminator knocked out. And he's brought the hotel staff around the corner as well. Likely to keep him from being spotted from upstairs and wandering eyes. And he's going to keep himself in the chef disguise. So, as you were saying, lots and lots of enforcers for Abel De Silva, including the attendant sitting outside of the bathroom. Oh, and that's going to be a missed shot by Jokerj.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's going to trip people out when they get Able to Silva. They're like, oh, I can't do the regular Ken isolation lure into the bathroom. Phanium knows that. Phanium's smart. He's done the letter lure for Ken instead, so he goes down the stairs into the basement. Way better for the Able to Silva kill.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right. That's something that definitely would have slipped my mind because I completely forget about that guy outside the bathroom being an enforcer. And yeah, there's no real good way around him unless you can land that Seeker or Calmer shot. And unfortunately for Jokerj, Dart does not find its mark.
So we have Phanium. He's already got Ken Morgan set up. He just needs to get the Able De Silva outfit, which curious to how he's going for it. Maybe he just doesn't want to wait, but he doesn't want to wait for Able to go to the balcony, so he's doing this whole setup.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good chain lure. He does have him coming around the corner.
Nice. He's used the tranquilizer dart, so it doesn't matter if the body's found. I was worried about that if he was going to just knock him out.
Yeah, that body can fall an unfortunate way, and then you see it getting found immediately. So
yeah.
that was a good use right there. He's already got his screwdriver as well, so he should be able to have this kill done and dusted fairly shortly, especially as he has essentially a clear shot straight to it. He'll be able to get this kill, and he's also got his exterminator disguise right outside. So that is one kill down for Phanium.
And he's got the wrench. He's getting the wrench from the toilet so he can take the scooter exit.
Oh, excellent. Yes, the tuck around the back.
Mm-hmm. Jokerj getting another restart. Phanium showing a commanding lead in this map.
Absolutely. He's playing very, very strong. As you said, like being able to recognize, hey, I should isolate Ken here, that's definitely going to help him. And obviously, like getting the letter from the room a bit more time but it is a safer setup. It's way nicer, and because he's already got Jordan nice and isolated already. There's a propane already in this room. He set the cake thing up immediately, so he's in an incredibly good position right now.
Oh, he could get caught right here though. He's going out on top of the atrium. And let's see if he can make it to a good safe spot. Don't go down the pipe. Don't go down the pipe. Oh no.
I think is he trying to get himself out the back as quickly as he possibly can?
Yeah, he is, but he makes it. He's good.
Excellent.
All right. It could have been risky.
It could be incredibly risky, but yeah, he gets out the back. He'll be able to set up the tuk-tuk and get himself out of here. And yeah, that's going to be a nice, clean 4-2 for Phanium as he's going to take Bangkok. There's a 5-star. Phanium, you got to leave those screens up longer, my buddy.
As long as he goes down that pipe and not the other pipe.
That's true, yeah, because he could land in front of the others.
The other pipe, you pretty much get caught every time you try and go down that one.
Phanium not even waiting for confirmation, just immediately going to Dubai.
Wow, going to Dubai. What a bunch of short maps.
Lots and lots of short maps.
Dartmoor, Ambrose Island, Dubai, Bangkok. Bangkok could have been shorter.
That is true. Bangkok could have been shorter. Ambrose could have been shorter, but I mean that we can say that of every map and everyone who.
No, I mean, well, no. I mean, like, Bangkok's only a 2-target map.
That is true.
All of these maps are 2 targets or less.
That is true. Well, depending on the outcome here, we have other maps upcoming that may be more than 2 targets. Who knows? I mean, we know, and anybody who looks up in the matchups know, but...
Yeah, Haven Island, bring it. Colorado.
There's just 6 Haven Islands coming up after this.
Oh, what do you know? The next random map's Haven Island. Not rigged.
And we have the capability to rig these maps. We don't, obviously. I'm joking. But we could. No one would know.
Who's the admin?
I am the admin.
Look at me. I am the admin.
I am the admin. I am the admin for this late night match. It happens. It's one of the benefits of being on the West Coast is I get some of these matches. So it's very, very lovely. Very excited to be here for this.
2 minutes and 47 seconds.
Yeah, until our next spin on Dubai. What are you hoping to see on Dubai, Joats?
What am I hoping? I want to see a live... I want to see Suit live kill on Carl Ingram.
Okay. I can make that happen for you. No, I won't do anything like that.
Yeah, do it.
But yeah,
I want it to be fiber wire Suit.
What about you, chat? Anybody interested in anything in particular coming through? I'm always a big fan of things that either force kind of hostile or trespassing disguises in places where they normally wouldn't be, or large weapons, anything that's going to be illegal, difficult to move from point A to point B.
Dartmoor, I was going to say, Dartmoor is such a snooze map, but I meant to say Dubai. Dubai is such a snooze map.
That's interesting. Explain this terminology to me, because I do not understand it.
I feel like there's only one approach to this map, and that's what I call a snooze map, where it's just like the only time you change up Dubai is when you have a Suit start live kill Carl Ingram. And that's why I asked for it.
I can certainly understand that.
Yeah. If you don't get that, then it's pretty much you're going to see the same thing for every single kill, because you just have enough time to do the same isolation for any disguise on the map. You have enough time to do the isolations the same way every time, except for when it's a live kill Carl Ingram in a Suit.
Yeah, and I think again, like it's a complaint that I've heard many players have when it comes to certain smaller maps, certain simpler maps, is just kind of how it is. Like, no, it's kind of one and done. You practice and learn one strategy, and then it becomes a coin flip. Who's going to get it done first? Which obviously can be very frustrating. It's kind of the thing that happens when metas emerge the way that they do, and they're a lot more likely to emerge in simpler, smaller maps with a low target number.
It just sucks when the meta is so effective.
That's
And
true.
This one,
Yeah.
this
I mean,
one
that's what
can't
makes it a
be
meta.
Improved. Yeah. Well, this one can't be improved. The brick strat is a meta on Mumbai.
Right.
But there's certain spins you don't use the brick strat and you can improve the time.
Exactly.
This one you can't. You have to stick with the meta.
That's
There's
true. Like the meta itself is your world record pace. But we have our spin and it is live. Now, Joats, will you go ahead and read this one out, please?
Yeah, Carl Ingram in a suit, but it's a silenced pistol, so everybody cry. Marcus Stuyvesant silenced SMG as a famous chef.
So 2 silenced firearms, 2 disguises that are basically on opposite ends of the vertical spectrum of the map. But still very similar way of going about the isolations and stuff. So likely to see the meta isolation here. We see Jokerj is starting up in the penthouse suites, and Phanium has started as tech crew.
Yeah, the skydiving suit you can pick up, so you're pretty much going to see the basic isolations, and then they'll just pick up the skydiving suit. It's not really like as good as the suit. It's not as interesting as starting as a suit. Because they have one, for some reason, they have a bunch of skydiving suits stored downstairs in the closet.
Well, you know, like you do when you're in a fancy building.
Yeah, there's just the people just like, you know what? I don't want to take the elevator. I'm going to jump today.
Yeah, that is not something that I would sign up for personally. But I can admire those who'd be brave enough to do so. All right, Phanium has his isolation upstairs.
Oh no, Jokerj
little-
trying to get the fast guard knockout. Kind of messed him up.
Yeah, that's going to be a restart here. But Phanium is letting Marcus go a little bit. I'm not sure what the thought process is here. Is he just planning on getting him isolated in this hallway? Yeah, looks like. I mean, it'll work pretty effectively. So I'm not sure if that was just by design or if he maybe just missed the timing here in this hallway or if he didn't like just kind of the guard cycle or what.
Well, the guard can be random, the spacing on Marcus Stuyvesant. And I think he might have just gotten like a guard that was too widely spaced. So he's trying to do a fast knockout on the other guard and kind of screwed him up.
Yeah, well, we see another restart from Jokerj. There is silenced pistol body shots on one of the event staff. It's going to cause the panic, and he's going to be able to get himself out of here. Obviously, doesn't need a loud pistol for this. Can just do the body shot and cause the same amount of panic. Yeah, now he's just got to get himself back up. So it's a silenced pistol for Carl, and then the silenced SMG for Stuyvesant. He's got a silenced pistol in hand.
Yep, this is going to be real quick. We'll see Phanium. Does he have this cook disguise yet? He's got to go upstairs.
I think he's got to go upstairs, but he's got his targets isolated. There he's changing into the tech crew disguise right now. Now changing to Ingram's bodyguard disguise to allow himself a little bit more room running around upstairs.
Yeah, well, he's got one guy to deal with, 2 guys to deal with up here. This guy who's like looking at clothes or something. I don't know. He's on his phone. He needs to. He's slacking off back here, away from everybody else. And so he's going to either do the ice machine to get the cook back here, or he's going to open the door and do a toss. It looks like he did the ice machine. Cook comes back. Easy. Nice. Okay, cook did not see him throw the object. So he's pretty much free at this point.
Yeah, but changing into the skydiving suits is Jokerj, and he is going to get spotted, and that's going to be another restart. So Phanium running right now to his target. Just has to quickly kill Marcus and then get himself to the exit, which is right next to where he is. This is looking like a done deal. I'm thinking that we're seeing a 6-2 here. Very little can go wrong at this point, as nobody is awake between Phanium and his target right now.
Oh, there's Florida Man in front of the elevator.
Don't say his name out loud. He'll appear.
I didn't say it 2 more times, so the magic hasn't happened.
That's right. He does follow Candyman protocol. All right, there's our 5-star silent assassin screen. Phanium is going to take it, and he is going to win the match 6-2.
Good job, Phanium. Congratulations taking this. Jokerj is going to be eliminated. This is part of the losers bracket.
Yeah, and in an unfortunate fashion as well, Jokerj obviously coming out with a whirlwind of Dartmoor, but just unfortunately isn't able to deliver on the remaining maps, and so his lower bracket run comes to an immediate close, and Phanium is going to be moving on. Speaking of, let's take a look at the brackets and see how this shapes them up. Might take a little bit. Challenge sometimes reacts slowly. And our admin has not pushed the results, so we will not see an updated map. But down here in Losers Round 2, we see Jokerj and Phanium. Phanium is going to be moving on, and he will play the victor of Frody7 versus I Like Hitman. Unfortunately, Jokerj's tourney is going to come to an end here, but still, one heck of a group stage, one heck of a run. Obviously, relegating Mr. Mike down to the lower brackets, and then just barely falling to the time cube. And yeah, that's it's unfortunate when you lose in the lower bracket, especially the exact round after you just lost in the upper brackets. But I don't think anybody is questioning just how good Jokerj is, and I'm sure that we'll continue to see him come back for these roulette matches. He's an incredible player, and I look forward to seeing more of what he does. Meanwhile, Phanium starting his lower bracket run early, losing in the first round, and he has now advanced 2 places. Is going to be in lower bracket round 3 for his next matchup. Speaking of next matchups,
where are they?
We have our upcoming matches. Well, I'm glad that you asked that, Joats. If you're interested in seeing when these matches are, go to hitmaps.com, scroll down to the upcoming matches section of the page, click Fetch Upcoming Matches, and you will get a list of all currently scheduled maps, and they will be listed in your time zone. You'll get to see what maps are going to be played, where they're going to be casted, if a caster has already been assigned to it, all that good stuff at hitmaps.com, so go do and check that out. It's a whole bunch of good stuff for that. Joats, anything that you'd love to say to the lovely people before we take off for the evening?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a great night. I might stay on for a little bit. If you want to raid me.
Oh, absolutely. If you go ahead and go live, we will definitely give you a raid.
Okay. I'm gonna stay on for like 40 minutes.
Yeah,
look at all these people coming in, like Kenny Z0.
Yeah, you can't leave them hanging. You can't leave them hanging. Who would we be? But yeah, lots of great upcoming matches coming up, and this is Roulette Rivals World Championships. It's the Roulette Rivals tournament of the year. It's the one to watch. It's the one to play in. All that good stuff. Definitely recommend you go and check it out. And join the Frody7 Speedrun Community Discord if you haven't already, so that you get to get more involved with all of this good stuff. So, once again, thank you, Joats, so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody out there, for watching us kind of walk you through this stuff. We're going to go to the idler screen now, and once Joats is live, we'll be giving him a raid. What are you going to be doing on stream, Joats?
I'm going to be playing the trombone.
All right, so if you want to see Joats play the trombone, the only way you're going to get to do it is if you stick around for the raid. So, thank you, everybody. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one.